Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am S. Prabhakar from the Delhi Entertainer. Today I am going to bring you the review of the second T20 between Australia and India. After Warner, Australia has lost Finch also, and their batting has been considerably weakened by this. India won the toss and elected to bowl. In the absence of Warner, Wade, who has took the responsibility of captaincy, also has taken the responsibility of giving them a flying start, which he did so identically like Warner. He was at his hitting best, and he hit 10 fours and 1 6 in reaching 58 runs in 32 balls. Smith was his own busy self and kept pushing the score and made 46 runs in 38 balls. Maxwell started threatening with a quick fire 22 in 13 balls before he got dismissed. Hendrick was good for his 26 runs in 18 balls, and Stoinis has had a little cameo of 16 in 7 balls. Though Indian bowlers pulled back a bit in the middle overs, Australian batsmen kept on scoring briskly and ended up at 194 for 5 in 20 overs. As far as Indian bowling is concerned, once again Natarajan has proved to be very impressive, taking 2 wickets, conceding just 20 runs in 4 overs. All other bowlers proved to be extremely costly. Yuzvendra Chahal conceding 51, Thakur 39, Deepak Chahar 48, and Sundar Washington 35 runs in their respective 4 overs. Thakur and Chahal took 1 wicket each. Overall, a below par performance by Indian bowlers. Yet again, Indian fielding was pretty ordinary, and they spilled some easy chances, and many times ball fell between 2 fielders. 194 in 20 overs is a handsome score, which the Australian bowlers may find it not that difficult to defend. So let us see how Indian batsmen are going to chase this reasonably high score in a 20 match, 195 to win. So India did it again for the second time in the history. India has won a T20 series in Australia, which is not a small thing. Chasing a total of 195 to win, India made a very sound beginning. Both Rahul and Dhawan playing very well. Rahul continued his dream form and made a decent 30 in 22 balls. Dhawan, though bit tentative in the beginning, but he settled down and started stroking the ball very well and made a very decent 52 runs in 36 balls. Kohli was in a good nick and made a quick fire of 40 in 24 balls and got dismissed chasing a very wide ball, and the wicketkeeper took a fantastic catch. That brought two 220 specialists Shreyas Iyer and Hardik Pandey to the crease, and they went chasing the stiff target in a cool and composed manner. Shreyas had 10 runs in the 19th over. India needed 14 runs in the last over, though otherwise would have been a stiff target. But with Hardik at the crease, it's a question of a couple of lusty blows, and he backed his strength, and he hit 2 towering sixes and taken away the match from Australia with 2 balls to spare. Hardik ultimately ended up scoring 42 runs in 22 balls, which got him a man of the match. Player like him are the ones who make the difference between the two teams. As well as Australia bowling is concerned, Australia bowlers did well in containing the batsmen till 17th over, and at the end of 17th, 18th over also, can be anybody's game because the asking rate was not that easy. Swapan, Jampa, Sams, and Tai all took 1 wicket each. Tai was costliest, conceding 47 runs, including 14 runs in the last over. So excellent win for India, a morale boosting win after losing one-day series. So now both Australia and India are tied up. They won one-day series and we won T20, and still we got an opportunity to give a whitewash to them, which they could not give it to us. And let us see what happens in the third T20. And this is going to be a great thing for India going into Test series. If they give a whitewash to Australia, they will definitely have a very vast advantage. Maybe winning a Test series as well in the Australian soil. So that's all from me now. and I'll be back with a 320 third T20 day after tomorrow. Till then, I S. Prabhakar from the Daily Entertainer sign off. Good night.